Hello, hello. It is currently 107 a.m. 2026 February 11th. Is that correct? February 11th, Wednesday. Yeah. And I think this is going to be a short one. I think all I'm going to do is like do a little fishing. I don't really have much energy today. Unlike not like I don't have much energy. I didn't have much energy yesterday. I have even less today and I'm just super sleepy. Although I guess I'm conserving energy also because I do want to have good energy for tomorrow because I'm going out tomorrow with some friends that I haven't been out with for a while, and that's gonna be fun. So this is just gonna be a slow energy saving day for me. Just like a slow. I will take things slow. I will take things slow and just like have maybe just do a bit of fishing. Try and get myself a couple of try and get myself a mending book. Still don't have one of those. AFK by the iron farm and everything. Um, I don't know. A bit sleepy. I'm just a bit sleepy. Question of the day, before I forget. What's your favorite season? Let's keep it simple. I don't want to have to think too much, and I don't think I've asked that. For me personally, it's autumn. It's autumn, spring, winter, then summer. I hate the heat. Not so summer's last. I'm also not very big on beaches. W- um, winter, I don't mind cold. I don't really get winter, but I like the theoretical aesthetic of winter. But I don't really get winter in the country that I live in, so it's hard to tell how I would like care about winter. Spring, pretty nice. I like the spring aesthetic as well. I love flowers and everything. This is the perfect. Let's use the perfect fishing rod first. And then there's fall or autumn slash fall, which is my favorite because it is like again I don't have it here where I live, but like it feels like it's just the perfect temperature. It's very calm, very quiet, very solemn season, and the colors of fall are just so pretty. Like when you think of colors of specific seasons, you think of summer being yellow and blue. I think of winter as being white and light blue. I think of spring being green and pink, and then fall is just like this nice brown and orange. And I think that's just really pretty. Very simple. You know, speaking of like I was saying earlier, speaking of being tired, let's I have a friend who's been asking me if I've been okay recently. And I mean I have been. I just I'm wondering why they're asking me a lot. They're probably just concerned about me, which I appreciate. It's nice it's always nice to know that someone's thinking of you and looking out for you. I think that's a very underrated and very fun and positive feeling to know that someone's looking out for you. Um, I don't mind it. They also watch these, and if they watch this right now, please know that I don't mind you asking if I'm okay. Do keep asking. I know you're probably just worried, but I'm fine. Okay, I'm just a bit sleepy recently, and it's you know getting into a routine is nice and all, but at the same time, it kind of makes you realize that you don't really have much going on in your life. I've been doing the same stuff for the past like 3 weeks now, ever since getting back into college, or like not, like going back after the break, and it makes you realize, oh, I really do just wake up, go to class, listen to the lecture, eat, listen to my morning lecture, eat, go to eat lunch, listen to my afternoon lecture, go home, play some games, work, go home, take a shower, eat dinner, work a little, play some games, work a little more, play Minecraft, go to bed. That's 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 basically been what I've been doing. That's basically been my routine for the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. Like it changes every now and then. Sometimes I eat out with friends. Sometimes I, but like the general gist of just go to school, wake up, go to school, go home, sleep. That's it's a little harrowing how you don't realize that you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again. I don't mind it that much, but you do just kind of like whoa. I did kind of think about it a little recently, and like oh yeah, I really have just been doing the same things, which I don't mind, but it's fine. Which is why I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm going out with some friends, and these aren't just like college friends from or friends from college. They're friends from high school who I don't go to the same college as me, and we always try to make time every now and then to just hang out with one another. And spontaneously, we were able to plan out a date, and we're going out tomorrow in the afternoon. We're just gonna have lunch. We're gonna have lunch at a spot that I introduced them to. It's a nice Mexican place, and yeah, I hope really we're just gonna chill, debrief, talk about our lives. Yeah, nothing much. I think talking about your life is very underrated. I think I talked about this before, but one of the funnest feelings is just planning a cafe or a coffee, like a cafe date with someone or some people. I want to plan more of those with people. Just go out, have lunch, have go out, go out in the morning. Like you can have a whole day thing, but you can like have a half day thing where you go in the morning, cafe, and then you have lunch, and then you go to another cafe, and then you just sit there and talk. There's something so nice about just sitting there and talking to people. Uh, yeah. I remember a Chugga Conroy video I watched where he said the exact same thing. It was about like he was playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and then he was doing a quest where some of the blades he was doing one of the blade quests where a bunch of the girl blades were just having girl talk at nighttime. And honestly that's nice. I just want to go to a friend's house and talk. Sit there, scroll reels with them, talk, be silent, be quiet, maybe watch a movie. Hmm. That sounds so nice. Yeah. I have a bunch of friends who I just want to hang out with. I say a bunch, but like, it's a handful. There's a certain group of people that I do just like going out with every now and then. And then there's a certain group of people who I'm like, maybe not too often. And then there's very, very few people who I'm just like, yes, I will want to go out with you no matter what, no matter when I will talk to you. Very, very, and then even in okay, it's hard, it's wrong to say this. You shouldn't rank your friends, but even in that group of people who I'm just like down to do anything with, just like if you want to go out, let's go out. Even there, there's like, if even there, I feel like some people I'm more akin. Am I really? Is there really much of a difference if I would say yes if they ask me to hang out? I don't think there's much of a difference. I guess it depends on the severity because, for example, if one of them asked me if I could go out immediately, I would probably say most of the time like, oh, it depends, like, oh, I'll see my schedule. But with one or two people or three people, I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. Give me a time, give me a date. Do you want me to go right now? I will go to you. Yeah, I have friends. I'm lucky enough to have friends who make me want to spend time with them. I was talking with a friend about this exactly earlier. How you shouldn't be ashamed when some mending rod, mending rod, mending rod, mending rod, mending rod, a mending fishing rod, a mending fishing rod. Yippee! We don't have to keep. I enchanted all these rods for nothing, bro. Oh my gosh, I made a bunch of random fishing rods for absolutely nothing. It's fine, it's fine. We got a mending rod. We have a mending rod. I can just sit here and AFK fish now. It's what was he saying? You should never feel guilty. Not okay, not that you should never feel guilty. I get that, I get it's normal to feel guilty. They asked me Hey, do you ever get this feeling like you hung out with someone and you feel guilty because they're making, or like because they have to do something, and then you feel like you're taking away time away from the thing that they have to do? And honestly, yeah, I felt guilty about that before. I would say I'm in the same boat with that person when they say that. But also, I usually just, oh, I need way more levels. Okay, let's let's go level this up. I actually I'm so happy. I'm so happy I got this. Let's go level this up then. Mending rod, which means I could just sit here and then level this up. What was it? You should never feel. You should try your best not to feel guilty when someone chooses to hang out with you. I can't speak for everyone or for every type of friend group or anything, but like most of the time, if a friend wants to hang out with you, they want to hang out with you. You know, it's not a matter of, oh, I'm making time in my schedule for you. You should be grateful. It's more that like most of the time when people make time out of their schedule for you, it's because they want to spend time with you. So I understand the feeling of guilt of like, oh, am I bothering you? If I'm bothering you, we don't have to go out. But to me, it's like, no, don't say that to me. I want to be here with you. I want to spend time with you. You're not bother. You're not a bother at all. I would never call my friends a bother. But my friends themselves, I would never call a bother. My friends do bother me, and by bother me, I mean like, pester me and like, why is there a chicken in there? By bother me, I mean like pester me every now and then and like, joke around and like, hey, can you just be quiet for a bit? That kind of bother. But they're never, oh, bother, you know? They're never like, hey, can you shut up? I'm never like, hey, can you shut up for a moment? I'm never like that to them. I'm never like, hey, can you not? I don't think um that I'm not like that often with my friends. Usually if I ever am that way to someone, I'm just very ticked off in the current moment. I'm probably just very ticked off at the current moment, or I'm just like annoyed at something else, and then I end up lashing out at someone, which I really don't like doing. I always feel bad when I lash out at someone because of not because of something they did, but because I'm already angry, and then they end up having to deal with me while I'm in a bad mood, and then but I always try my best to like just be sensitive to the people around me, and then just let them know that I want to let them know. I never like telling people, "Hey, can you be quiet for a bit?" I never. I want to always let other people speak their mind, and if I'm not annoyed, why should I have people shut them up? Why should I shut people up? Right? They they choose to spend time with me. I choose to spend time with them. So there's no reason for me to be ashamed of just existing in the same space as that person. There's no reason for me to be guilty of me taking their time, and at the same time, there's also no reason that it doesn't. It's not right for me to like shut someone up or like tell them to be quiet. If you wanna talk to me, then talk to me. Yap to me freely. I don't think I don't think I'm the type of person to tell people to be quiet. I'm also pretty loud and pretty obnoxious. So I'd be a hypocrite if I did that as well. Unless I'm really trying to focus. Even then, even then, I don't think I'd be like, shut up. I was like, hey, can you keep it down? Or like, hey, I'm gonna focus for a bit. I'll probably be like, hey, I'm gonna focus for a bit. I'm sorry if I can't reply to you. Or if I'm not paying attention. I don't know. I just don't like telling people off. I don't mind telling people when something's wrong, but I don't like telling people off. I don't like saying, hey, do this, hey, do that, hey, be quiet. I'm too sensitive for that. Yeah. I got a mending rod. This is actually great. I'm really happy. Ah, yippee, mending rod. That's our first my first mending gear is a fishing rod. Crazy. I need 9 mending books total. If I counted correctly, 5 tools, 4 pieces of armor. 1 sword, 2 pickaxes, 1 axe, 1 shovel, 4 pieces of armor. Yeah, that's 9 mending books total. So eventually, I will get them through either fishing or through the villager trading hall. Or through the villager trading hall. Preferably, I'd get it through the villager trading hall, but the villagers have not been cooperating recently. And I also just I haven't updated my iron farm yet. I should do that. I'll do that after it passes day 200. Because I missed the passing of day 100. So did I miss the passing of day 100? I think I did. Yeah, I missed the passing of day 100, so I want day 200 to be caught on a recording rather than it happen off screen while I'm trying to like improve the iron farm or something. Besides, if like I also have to do that taking doing stuff with that iron farm will take a while. So that can be its own video and instead just doubling the output of the iron farm. What time is it already? Wow, that was really quick. It's already 1:30. I'll go for a little longer. I don't have to worry about my fishing rod durability now with mending. So I can just sit here for as long as I want. And I'll probably do that. So probably then the plan will be just fish for a bit, try and upgrade my fish for a bit, upgrade the iron farm so it goes to 200. Upgrade the iron farm, wait for day 200, and then after day 200, I will AFK fish here with the upgraded iron farm. So I get a bunch of iron, and I hopefully get some mending books, and then I go back to the villager trading area, and then trade with some guys. I should probably also make a sugarcane farm. Maybe that's the next plan. Make a pretty big sugarcane farm. It would be nice to get sugarcane or a good chunk of sugarcane soon so that I don't have to worry about paper anymore. Yeah, I might make a sugarcane farm. Oh, another fishing rod. Is this? It also has mending. Wow, of course. Of course I immediately get another mending rod when I don't need it anymore. This game, man, this game. It's fine. That took a while though. Usually whenever I play this game, I just fish for a bit and I get a mending rod within like 2 to 3 days. It took a while to get a mending rod this time. And of course, the very next fishing rod I get also has mending because that's just my luck. When I don't need it anymore, that's when I get it. It takes so long to get it for the first time and then you get it takes so long to get it for the first time and then it immediately drops 2, of course. It's the same way in Terraria. You sit there farming for a paladin's hammer for a bit. You don't get it. You don't get it after 3 hours of farming. And then you kill a paladin, you get the paladin's hammer. And then the very next paladin you kill also drops the paladin's hammer. And you're just like, man, what the frick? Why? Why couldn't I be that lucky? I mean, technically you are still lucky for getting it twice in a row. But you're just like, once you have it, you don't need it anymore. You don't need another copy. You just need one. Not very often do you need 2 of a weapon in Terraria. And it's like, you get it, and it's like, fudge. I got 2 now, I guess. This is calming. This is calming my nerves a lot. It's always nice to end the day with playing Minecraft before I go to bed. Maybe I should go to bed earlier, honestly, and I should play Minecraft earlier. I was playing Terraria earlier with friends, actually, speaking of Terraria. That's why I've been bringing up Terraria a lot. I was playing Terraria earlier with friends. 2 of my friends invited me to play Get Fix Boy Seed. So legendary mode. On the new 1.4.5 update. Terraria is one of those. I've been playing Terraria since I was extremely freaking young, so it was pretty nice to play with them. I was I started playing Terraria like a few years after. Not no, not even how. When did I start playing? I knew of Minecraft and I knew of Minecraft and started playing Minecraft when I was, I want to say 7, maybe 6 years old. I want to say 7. I'd say 7 years old. That's when I started learning and playing Minecraft. And then um it started with like, it was Yogscast first. It was definitely Yogscast and Tobuscus, who I watched play Minecraft. And like Minecraft Universe, Sky does, Popular MMOs, Dan TDM, Sunday, those Minecrafters, those are the ones. I watch a lot of Team Crafted videos. I liked watching the parkour videos by Sky, Trumu. It was Sky, Trumu, and Minecraft Universe at the time that was the main trio. And then I know for an extended period of time, in all the way through grade school, I would watch a lot of Sunday and Craner, and I loved coming home on a Wednesday. I think it was every Wednesday, popping open my coming home, taking a shower, and after doing my homework, popping open my iPad to watch the new Sky Factory video. I think it was every Tuesday. It was every Tuesday or every Wednesday when they did Sky Factory. And it was always fun whenever I would see Sky Factory. And as also a Pokemon nerd, when Craner, Captain Sparkles, I think it was, and Sunday did the Pokemon. When they did the Pokemon one, I was always like, oh my gosh, this is so fun, because I always really loved Pokemon. But also, I kind of screamed at my screen a lot watching that because I was also into competitive Pokemon at the time in Showdown, and um, yeah, they were not very good at it. They were not. Suffice to say, they were not very. The Minecraft YouTubers who don't play much Pokemon were not very good at Pokemon. But it was still fun to watch them do and play stuff like that. It's always very nice to like see interests collide. So seeing him playing Pokemon was, Sunday was definitely one of the people I watched a lot. It was Sunday and Popular MMOs mainly for me when growing up. Those two. Lucky Block challenges every week was so fun. What was it? Pat and Jen series whenever they would do. I remember watching The Walking Dead every week. That was really fun. I remember when Craner and Sunday did Sky Factory again. When they did Crazy Craft, the Golden Cobblestone. Oh my gosh, the quest for Golden Cobblestone was one of my favorite series that they did. And Trollcraft. Those two were really fun. Man, I'm reminiscing about my childhood right now, just fishing over. I'm reminiscing over my childhood plagued with Minecraft while I'm still playing Minecraft. It's fun. This game, I don't think I will ever leave this game. I will carry this game till I'm freaking 40, man. It stayed with me for more than a decade now. I'm 100% sure I will be playing this for another a decade from now. I will still be playing this game. I can you I like I will most likely come back to it every now and then and have my 2 week phase with my friends when I'm 30 and we're all like when we're all working adults, we're just like, hey, want to play Minecraft? Like, sure. And then we're old enough to afford our own server and not have to port forward one through Aternos. Probably one of us actually just made a server on their own. Actually, that's one of my plans in the future. I've been watching videos about like how to make servers. So I'm thinking about like in the future buying a used laptop, and then buying a used laptop or buying like a used PC, a work PC, and then transforming that into like a nice transforming that into a server or something. It seems like it's a pretty fun thing to do. I would like to do that. Not just a server to host games, but like you can do streaming, like app video streaming from that server. But main reason is games and holding. Main reason I would want a server is games and images. somewhere to store my lots and lots of images. I'm already level 10. It's very quick. I think that's one of the main reasons I want to get. That's one of the main reasons I want to make a server. Well, got do a server as well. But like, yeah, it would be fun. Like when I'm 30 years old, I have my own server now, and then like, hey guys, here's the IP. Everyone hop on. You can play Minecraft whenever. It's always nice to have that feeling of a game that you can come. It's something that grounds you and can come back to anytime, anywhere, no matter what's happening in your life. This is one of those games for me, and Terraria is one of those games too. I definitely started playing Terraria way later than I did Minecraft, like a few years later. I remember I think I was like 4th grade when I started playing on my Xbox 360. I always played with my cousin. We played split screen Terraria and split screen Minecraft on my Xbox. It was really fun. Yeah, and then I remember playing 1.3 for the first time because Xbox 360 never got 1.3. It ended at 1.2.4, and then yeah, there was the entire update where it's like 1.3 just came out for. Was it just 1.3? 1.3 just came out. I don't remember, but it was like there's this whole update where it's like, ooh, 1.3 came out, and then 1.3 finally got ported to like the 1.3 finally ported to mobile and stuff. And when 1.3 got ported to mobile, I went crazy over it because I already had Terraria on my phone as well as that time. I had 1.2.4 on my phone, and I already beaten it on my phone. So seeing it get ported to mobile on 1.3, I was like, oh my gosh, yippee, 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 yippee. And I played it through it on my phone as well. And I played through 1.4 when that got ported. I remember the hilarity that was when people were saying, oh, 1.4 is going to be the last Terraria update. Or 1.4.4 or whatever. It's like 1.4 is going to be the last Terraria update. This is going to be the last major one. Just a few weeks ago, they released Bigger and Bolder, which is another major Terraria update. And it's like, I thought Labor of Love was the last one. What happened? What happened, Relogic? No, keep doing it, Relogic. Honestly, I love that game, and to see you still love and update Terraria is amazing. Honestly, it is amazing. Absolutely, I absolutely adore Terraria. Both games have crazy modding communities too, so I've kind of just stuck with those games as long-term games. Pokemon, technically you could say that's a long-term game. I come back some Pokemon games every now and then. I recently played through Pokemon Sun again with a different team. What's with this fishing rod? Lure Unbreaking. Okay, at least it doesn't have mending. I recently played through Pokemon Sun again with a new team. And then that was pretty fun. By recently, I mean like probably a month or two ago, I played through Pokemon Sun again. It was like early December. Just fun, always fun. I've also played Pokemon Too Many Types. I haven't gotten a chance to play Too Many Types 2 as Too Many Types 2 yet. But it was Too Many Types was really fun. It was like re-experiencing Pokemon for the first time. Honestly, that was a great experience. I love Pokemon as well. There's another franchise that I always come back to. Pokemon in general, and I've kind of rekindled my love for Pokemon in the past few years. Not from the mainline games even. It's from side projects. So Pokemon again, Too Many Types, and Mariomon. Alpharad, you are amazing. You are an amazing human being for creating those, or for leading a team to make those projects. Honestly, Infinite Fusion is another one that I played. Pokerogue, oh my gosh, the amount of hours I sank when Pokerogue came out. I think I sank like a good 200 hours I sank a good 200 hours in the first month that I found out on Pokerogue. I mean, actually, that's not that much, but I played a lot. I played a lot of Pokerogue. so much Poke. I played so much Poke Rogue during that time. It was really really fun to play Poke Rogue, and I still play it every now and then. I have an endless run in Poke Rogue that I have not ended. It's still going. I'm at like fucking 6,000 level. Like I'm like 6,000 now. It's still insanely fun to just play Poke. It's still Poke Rogue is still insanely fun. I will say. Man, there's so many franchises that I keep coming back to no matter what, aren't they? There aren't there? They're just I mean they are. They're just fun. They're all just fun things to come back to. I'm sure as I grow older, I can't even say that. I feel like those three things that I mentioned, Pokemon, Minecraft, and Terraria, are things that happened before I was even 10. And they all kind of have a YouTube association. Speaking of YouTube association, if you want a person or something that I come back to every now and then, Chugga Conroy. I don't know. I want to meet him one day. He is probably the closest thing to a favorite. Okay, I don't want to say he's my favorite celebrity or whatever. That's a toss up between him, Michael Reeves, and Lily Pichu. But childhood, I can't even say childhood hero. Childhood YouTuber. He is my childhood YouTuber, and I still watch him to this day. Every now and then, whenever I watched I watched Twilight Princess, and I'm currently binging Bowser's Inside Story. And genuinely, it's not my place to talk about this. When the entire thing with when the entire Chugga drama happened, I was very disappointed. But like seeing how it resolved made me realize, oh my, this guy, I really want to meet him. I want to meet Emil one day. Something he's just I don't know. He just radiates positive energy, and makes I he definitely shaped my humor, the way I grew up, the games that I like, how I play games, why I like games in general. I was like 9 years old when I found out about Xenoblade Chronicles. And Xenoblade Chronicles is my freaking Xenoblade Chronicles is my second favorite game of all time. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in specific is my second favorite game of all time, right behind Hollow Knight. Funny, I found out about Hollow Knight because there was this period in time where I would watch GDQ videos a lot. GDQ stands for Games Done Quick, and GDQ is a company that does that, or I think it's like an organization that does that, and then it's a very big fundraiser project where they stream for like a month or whatever. I don't know how long the thing is. I would love to attend a GDQ event in the future as well, but it depends on the runner mainly. They run a bunch of games and speedrun them, and then there's usually two every year. There's AGDQ, which is Amazing Games Done Quick, and SGDQ, which is Summer Games Done Quick. And I think it was the AGDQ 2017 or 20. I don't remember which AGDQ it was. I think it was the 2017 or 2018 one. The 5-hour 4-man Majora's Mask speedrun. That's my personal favorite GDQ. But the thing that got me into watching GDQ was Odd Ones Out. Was it Odd Ones Out? I think it was because it was him. What's in this Minecraft book? Sharpness 3 and piercing. Okay. It was him, and it was Jade Animations. I don't remember, but it definitely was Odd Ones Out. He got into Mario Maker, and he was telling I think he was telling Jaden about it. He got into Mario Maker, and he watched this one dude play a bunch of Mario Maker, and then that reminded me of something called Kaizo Mario. And that's how I was introduced to what Kaizo Mario was. And and then I looked up what Kaizo Mario was, and the first thing that came out was it was a Kaizo Mario GDQ. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know what GDQ was. That was I just know that was the first time I ever encountered GDQ. It was that Kaizo Mario speedrun. Now I don't know if it was a task or if it was an actual person. I don't remember. I can probably look it up. Let me look that up actually. I want to know GDQ. I want to know because that introduced me to the world of speedrunning. And I speedrun games or like that made me start speedrunning. I speedrun Hollow Knight or Hollow Knight really. I speedrun Hollow Knight because of GDQ, and I found Hollow Knight through GDQ, through a Summer Games Done Quick. It was the 100%. No. It was the true ending Hollow Knight. That's how I found Hollow Knight through that. And I was like, it's crazy, and it was because randomly on a whim I decided to install the game, and it became my favorite game of all time. It just is now. I consumed. At first, it was like, oh, this was pretty fun, and then it got to the point where I was extremely obsessed with it and would consume so much media of just Hollow Knight. Same happened with Xenoblade. It started with okay, maybe not Xenoblade, but it definitely did happen Xenoblade as I got older because my only exposure to Xenoblade as a kid. Wait, Kaizo Mario, um, World, GDQ. I wonder which one it was. It was this one. It was by Dram55, AGDQ 2015. That was the one I remember. I'm pretty sure it was that one. If it wasn't that one, it was the awesome speedrun of Super Dram World AGDQ. That was with Grand Pooh Bear. It was either that one, but I'm pretty sure it was the Kaizo Mario by Dram in AGDQ 2015. That's the one that's like speaking to me that it was that one. So many of my favorite games have been influenced by YouTube. I would have never found. I mean, I found Minecraft through YouTube. I think the only game, or the only one of the very few games I find organically nowadays is, even as a kid, a majority of my favorite games were shaped by the creators who I watched. So Minecraft, Terraria. For Terraria, I watched Chippy. I still watch Chippy actually, but it just expanded. I used to watch Happy Days. Um, I don't know where he is now. I haven't seen him post a video. Well, I haven't watched his stuff in a while, but it's nice. It's just a fun. I think I take for granted how much YouTube actually shaped me as a person when it comes to how my interest in gaming. I remember my first Trigger Conroy exposure was through, I want to say Okamiden. I think it was Okamiden actually. I've been around since. No. I've been around since Crystal. Which came first, Crystal or Okamiden with Trigger Conroy? Let me check the Trigger Conroy wiki. Because Trigger Conroy has a wiki, by the way. This dude has a personal fandom wiki. That's crazy. Let's see here. Here we go. Chugga Conroy. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Super Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I think my favorite LP. Even though Xenoblade is my favorite game, he's played through Xenoblade 1 and 2. And even though Xenoblade is my favorite game, I think my favorite LP in general has to be Superstar Saga. I think there's something so nice about Superstar Saga. I remember watching Mother 3 from him. Not when it was coming out. I remember binging this when it was already out. What did I watch from him? I Oh my gosh, I remember something just unlocked in my mind with Pokemon. So I'm scrolling through this and I see this Pokemon Fire Red thing, right? And I'm just like, why is this familiar? It's like, because I used to watch a YouTuber called Luroy. Leroy was the one who influenced who I watched Pokemon from, and it was like Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. And then I also watched Chugga Conroy play it, and then I like the way Chugga Conroy did it as well. Sunshine, Crystal, Luigi Galaxy, no. Pikmin, no. Okami, Luigi's Mansion, Pikmin 2, Majora's Mask, Emerald, Super Paper Mario. Was Super Paper Mario complete when I was watching it? I don't remember. Shoot, I don't remember. I definitely know I watched Okami then as it was coming out. Because I don't remember if Super Paper Mario because I know I watched his Emerald. I know I watched his Emerald, but I can't remember if I watched his Emerald before every episode was out or after every episode was out. Because I don't remember watching Emerald daily. I remember watching Okami daily. And Epic Yarn daily and Colosseum daily. I didn't watch the Zelda one. Oh, it's when he did two Let's Plays at the same time. Super Mario DS and Kid Icarus and Sonic. I watched Sonic, but I don't have much recollection of it. Kid Icarus, I remember watching. Animal Crossing, I never, did I? No, I watched a bit of it, but I didn't finish it. I watched XD, I watched Xenoblade, of course. I watched Superstar Saga. Superstar Saga is most likely my favorite LP by him. I love his Superstar Saga LP. I love his Xenoblade 1 LP. I love his Skyward Sword LP. Oh my gosh, his Skyward Sword LP. I remember that was really fun. His Splatoon LP is also really fun, by the way. Oh my, he popped off. These are all very vivid in my head. Superstar Saga, Pikmin 3 Platinum. Okay, not Dark Moon. Splatoon, Black and White. Okay, no, maybe. No, I liked his Black and White, but I wouldn't consider that on the same level as the other ones. Phantom Hourglass, that was pretty fun as well. I don't, again, maybe not Phantom Hourglass on the same level as the top. Chrono Trigger, I also really like his Chrono. He was what got me into Chrono Trigger. Funnily enough, he was also the person who got me into Chrono Trigger. It was him, and there's a YouTube account called a guy on the internet or whatever, a man on the internet, and he made a musical for Undertale. It's called Undertale the Musical. And he also did Chrono Trigger the Musical. But I didn't watch Chrono Trigger the Musical because I wasn't super interested in it until I started watching Trigger Conroy's Chrono Trigger. And then I listened to the music in Chrono Trigger and I got attached to it and I got attached to the characters. And then I played Chrono Trigger myself. And then I ended up listening to the Chrono Trigger the Musical. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. I have an emotional attachment to those characters now. Same with Earthbound. I never really did. I thought I would never care about Earthbound, and then he played it. That was one of his first LPs, by the way. No, Earthbound was his first LP, and then he remastered it, and I watched the remaster, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to play Earthbound now. And then I ended up playing Earthbound on an emulator. Also, incredibly fun. Incredibly fun game. Oh man, maybe he is just my favorite YouTuber. Actually, is that a mending book? That's a mending book. I got a mending book. We have one. We have one mending book. We did it. We have a single mending book. And then I got another fishing rod, of course. We got one mending book. Yippee! This is a good day. Wait, I'm actually so happy. And to think that I said this was gonna be a short day. Short day, my ass. I've been recording for 40 minutes. I've just been yapping about YouTubers. Fucking hell. I'll probably enchant my Silk Touch pick first. Because I need to get more stone. First off. So most likely the Silk Touch pick first. Actually, I probably should enchant my sword first. Most likely, probably should enchant my sword first. Oh, it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter which one I enchant first. I got the thing. I got it. What's important is what's important is I got what I wanted, and that is the mending book. Oh, the Minecraft, the Minecraft. It's playing comforting memories while I'm talking about my childhood memories. I'm calling this one reminiscing. I'm gonna go. Yeah, probably my Silk Touch pick first, cause it's almost. I don't really like the sword I have right now, anyways, and I won't be able to fully enchant a sword the way I want it to be enchanted. So the only thing this one is missing is the only thing the only enchantment this one is missing is mending. So I'll just go ahead and enchant this with mending real quick, and then I'll come back and then I'll end. Damn though, I didn't realize. You know, this maybe I should have realized, but like, it is making me think about which games did I organically find myself and like myself compared to which games a YouTuber pointed me in. Because when I think about it, even most of the games I played in recent years have been because of YouTubers. Maple Story was because of Momo Otako, a VTuber. Cauldron was because of the guy the idle game YouTuber who I don't remember the name of. I guess Cookie Clicker is something I found on my own. Not really found on my own. Actually, no, I found Cookie Clicker through a YouTube video as well. I remember playing Cookie Clicker on my laptop when I was younger and leaving it open in the morning and then buying my first time machine. And being so happy I was able to buy my first time machine. That was like, I remember that. I actually remember that pretty vividly. How much is it to enchant this guy? Oh, that's easy. Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, Mending, Unbreaking. Okay, then put this in my offhand. Oh my gosh. You see that? It's almost the full durability again. I never have to worry about the durability of my mending pick again. Yeah, I will probably AFK fish for a bit of time. I have a full durability pick. Oh, it's so fun to have mending. It feels so nice. It feels so nice to not have to worry about durability. Yeah. Again, probably wait till like day 200 or like a level. I'll work on the tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow, but I'll definitely work on the freaking. I'll work on the. My brain is not working now. The iron farm sometime soon. uh, When it takes over to day 200, and then once the iron farm has been upgraded, I'll just sit there AFK for a bit, so I can get iron while hopefully getting good fishing drops. I just need preferably again. I just need now. I only need 8 mending books left, one for each tool, and then one for each piece of armor. I'm not including a hoe, so it's just one for one sword, one extra pick, one axe, one shovel, and then one for everything else. Which will also it makes me realize that I also have I forgot that I need to do this, but I have to like upgrade my storage eventually. I need to add more storage to this thing, and then like this backpack, right? This one's pretty big. This is a pretty big backpack. This is probably what I'm gonna use to transfer a bunch of stuff over to my base in the future. Because what I'm gonna do is I have a mod where it's like it's the colossal chest mod. This one. So I'll probably just make a. I don't think I can make this one. This is very expensive, the diamond one. But I can probably make a relatively big iron colossal chest. Considering again I have iron stuff. I know you just need. There's a silver one. How do you make the silver one? Wait, how do you make the silver one? This is the iron one. How do you make the silver one? I don't know how you make the silver one, but you can make the silver one. There's a silver one apparently. I know there's copper. I know there's iron. There's gold. There's diamond. But yes, I will need to make these. There's the obsidian one as well. That one that can't. This one can't be blown up. Yeah, I'll make one of these eventually. I should probably just make the obsidian one. But yeah. Ah, all the fatigue just hit me at once. Not really fatigue, but like I got really tired. I got really tired and sleepy all of a sudden. And I should probably sleep. I have stuff to work on tomorrow. And I have it's not an early day for me tomorrow, but I would like to get to school early because I do need again I have stuff to work on. It's probably best for me to get some rest. I freaking 50-minute short video by the way, yeah. Anyways, that's probably it for me. Yep.